Well, now I am.
Good.
Oh, I see you have plans for me tonight, Agent Davies.
Yes, darling, I do.
What's that screaming?
It's the girl. Go, go.
Who's there?
Doll?
What the hell is... Oh, no, it's alright, guys. She's just having a nightmare.
Honey? Wake up. Hey, whoa, shh. I got you. Calm down.
You're safe, sweetheart. Jase, turn on the light. There, see? It's just us. You're safe.
Breathe, honey. That's it.
I'm gonna check the perimeter just in case.
Don't say sorry. None of this is your fault.
Nightmares are extremely common after traumatic events. Oh, that's alright, sweetheart. Crying is a good release. Do you want one of us to touch you? Oh, right. Come here. Shh. I've got you.
Is there anything else I should do?
I think I've got this. You two go back to bed.
No, we need to go. Perimeter's been breached.
What?
I don't know how they found us, but I just got an alert on the security system. We have to go. Grab one bag.
Isn't there only one road in?
No, there's another way out, but we have to go now.
Lucas, take her with you and get your supplies. I'll pack for her. Go.
Got it. Take my hand, sweetheart. They'll get us out of this. We just have to trust them.
Are we clear?
Looks like it. Back road got us out, and no one's following us.
How did they find us?
Did you make any calls from your phone?
No, of course not. You told me it was communications blackout, so that's what I did. Told the hospital I had a personal emergency and not to contact me.
Check his phone.
Jase!
Look, I believe you, man. But if someone's on to us, they might have slipped something into your phone before you left. You wouldn't have even noticed. Let Sierra look at it.
Here. Are you alright, sweetheart? You haven't said anything.
Hey, we're safe, doll. Don't worry. Sierra and I know how to stay ahead of them.
Yes, I'm scared too. Believe me. We'll just have to be brave together, right? And this time, you're not alone.
Yep, there's a bug.
What?
Gone.
That's exactly what I was afraid of. They didn't know where we'd go, but they knew who we'd call.
And it wasn't Ghostbusters.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
Not your fault, Lucas. You don't know what to look for. But that means...
For now, I'm along for the ride. Well, company could certainly be a lot worse.
We need to figure out what's going on here. Doll, you're gonna need to tell us what happened to you and what you saw. We need to know why they're so intent on finding you.
It's alright, sweetheart. No one's blaming you. You just need to tell them what you know so we can get this all sorted out.
Try to rest while we find a new place to lay low. Once we get there, we'll get the whole story.
You can lean on me, sweetheart. Close your eyes and try to get some sleep. You're going to need it.
I know a hotel isn't quite as nice as the cabin with all the separate bedrooms.
We'll make do. I'm sure when you're on the run, you end up staying at all kinds of places.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't believe some of the places we've holed up. Remember Cairo?
How could I forget? Those were some rough nights.
Well, yes, but we found ways to stay entertained.
Just when I think my life is interesting, I remember that I know you two.
All right. Now that we're safe again, here's what I think we should do. You two boys should make a run out for provisions, and us girls are going to stay here and talk. Does that work for you, honey?
You got it, darling. We'll text you before we head back.
I'll see you later, sweetheart. Is there anything you want from the store? Of course. Is there a specific kind of cookie, or should I just get all the boxes I can find?
It's on the list, doll. Let's go, Lucas.
Okay, honey. I know this isn't going to be easy, but I need you to start at the beginning and tell me everything that happened. We need to try and figure out what's going on here.
This feels weird.
What do you mean?
I mean, we just went to a grocery store like regular people, but we're also running for our lives. We're being pursued by a federal agency and possibly others, all because of a girl caught up in a sex trafficking ring, and it feels very unreal.
For me, it's mostly just another day. Though being chased by my own people is a little weird. But you're doing fine. It's okay to be unnerved. This is my job, but you're not used to this at all.
You make it look easy.
We're professionals. You just take it easy. Take care of the girl, let us sort this out, 'cause it seems like she likes you.
Well, I mean, of course she's going to attach to someone being kind to her after what she's been through.
Yeah, but you like her back.
Really, this is what you're doing right now? Who likes who, like we're in school?
I'm just saying, I know you well enough to know that look.
Well, what about you then? Are you ever going to pop the question to Sierra? You've been together for years.
It's just never been the right time. We're always on missions, and when we're not, we're happy. It's never been a priority for us. We know where we stand with each other.
Well, you know what they say. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Shut up! We're back.
Ooh, snacks. Thanks, babe. She's in the shower right now.
Did she tell you everything?
Everything she could remember. And she told me I could relay it to the two of you so she wouldn't have to go over it all again.
We're listening.
So, she was walking to her car after work one night, and this woman comes up to her, asking her for help with directions. Before she knew what was happening, someone came up from behind and grabbed her. After that, things got a bit fuzzy before she woke up in a truck full of other young women. They were all terrified, all with similar stories.
Sounds pretty familiar so far. Typical story about someone who's been captured and sold into the sex trade.
Yeah, it does. I tried to pick it apart and think about what it is that made her special, made whatever she knows dangerous. But as she was knocked around and forced into what they wanted her to do, she seemed to only ever be dealing with underlings. Different crews handed them off at different points, depending on where they needed to go. It's not a pretty story. It's no wonder she's so scared.
That's awful.
Nothing in her story jumped out at me until she said she overheard a phone call. She didn't think it was important, but it's the only thing that seemed unusual. It sounded like one of the men was talking to someone in charge on speakerphone.
Dumbass.
I know, right? I mean, I think he thought she was asleep or something, and to be fair, I think the other girls in the room were. But it sounded like a phone call organizing which girls needed to go where next, who needed to be paid, all that kind of information.
So she heard the voice? The voice of the man in charge?
It was a woman, but yes. And given what she told me, I think that's what makes her dangerous.
Okay, but if Command knows this, wouldn't she be an asset? Not a threat? Shouldn't Command be all over it, wanting to take down a sex trafficking ring?
You would think so. It just doesn't make sense.
Wait, how did I know that she heard it at all?
The man on the phone saw she was awake and punished her. So he definitely knew. But again, what does any of this have to do with Command? How would they have known? Unless they have someone on the inside, I guess.
I hate to say this, but are we sure she's telling us the truth?
Yes. You know we've seen a lot of liars, Jase. She's not one of them.
Look, this might be naive of me, but what about calling command? I assume they can't contact you directly because you dumped your phones or something. Can you call them from a payphone and try to clear this up? We can't just stay on the run forever.
No, but we could disappear. We know how to do that.
I would really like to have that as the last possible option, please. I don't want to leave my whole life behind. I mean, you two mean a lot to me, but...
He's not wrong. Now that we've lost them again and they can't trace us, we could try talking to them.
I don't know. Seems like they'll probably say anything at this point just to get us to bring her in. How could we trust it?
I don't think it would hurt to see what they say.
Okay, I'll do it tonight. Give the trail a little longer to go cold.
Hey, sweetheart. I hope you're hungry because I got you almost every conceivable cookie I came across.
Almost. I had to tell him to put some back before we started looking suspicious.
I told you, I had a lie about a pregnant wife all ready to go.
As you can see, honey, Lucas has a lot to learn about being a spy.
Yeah, let's not leave any spycraft to me. I'll stick with medicine.
Luckily, I did actually pick up real food, so we don't have to live off cookies. Let's put together some lunch.
Cookies don't count as lunch?
Not by themselves, darling. Come on, let's eat.